Hey guys, welcome to Dive 2 into the second episode of The Last of Us. Now, without waiting, let's dive right in. The start of this episode was amazing, just for explaining the start of the virus and gave us a view into before everything went to shit, basically. And she cuts right in there. You see all the whiteness. I'm going to guess it's just a fungal wall. It's what's given it access to the limbs of the infected, we're calling it. But I'm no expert. That's just my 2 cents into how it works with the human body. Yeah, no, if I saw that shit, I would run. Just because that's not meant to happen, is what I'm going to say. It pulled out this thing out of the body, supposed to be dead, and it's moving. No, I'm out. No, no.
Bom, mulailah pengeboman. Bom seluruh kota dan seluruh orang yang ada di dalamnya.
Yeah, no, that would be my face too, my guy, if someone asked me to bomb my own city. But it does tie into episode 1 when Jakarta was on the news and when we had that little geography moment with Sarah.
Jakarta. Where is that, Middle East?
It doesn't ring a bell. It's definitely a country. Maybe part of Asia.
Jakarta isn't a country. Being a part of Asia isn't mutually exclusive with being a country, and in fact, it's the capital of Indonesia.
Now, for all the Last of Us gamers, we know that Tess dies, right? But she was nicer to Ellie before her death in that one building where they found the dead clicker, just giving her knowledge about what it is and how to not get folded by it.
God damn it. Clicker.
Jeez. What's wrong with its face?
That's what years of infection will do to you.
So what, are they blind?
Sort of. Some using sound.
Like bats?
Bats. If you hear one clicking, you gotta hide. That's how they spot you.
I really liked how the show did the collapse, more than the game, actually. Now, in the show, it collapses, making it so that they don't have an escape. They have to go forward. They have to go into the clicker mess ahead of them. But in the game, it's just when Joel was holding it up for Ellie to walk through, it collapses and he has to find a way around. All right, but however, the game only did that because they need to have the separation between Tess and Joel, because that's what becomes fatal towards Tess.
I'm alive.
HBO does it again. I mean, just wow, wow. The game was scary enough if you've played it, just to be there in that moment in the museum with the clickers. But having it brought back in front of you realistically, it's just splendid. Just nightmare fueling moment, and I'm going to say it's the best moment in episode 2, and I dare even say so far in the whole show and combined. I mean, look at the on point comparison. Left is the game and right is the show. Right? All the clickers in the show are going to be voiced by the same 2 people that voices them in the game. So when you pay close attention to male and female clickers, there's going to be different sounds that they make and different pitches and all that. It's going to be awesome. But we're going to follow up with just another fantastic nightmare fueling moment. Well done again by HBO. Joel, here's a secret, my guy. I don't want to flex too much. Got too many hours in The Last of Us, but I would say the best way to kill a clicker, instead of emptying a whole load of bullets into them, just Molotov cocktail, my guy. Take it down quickly enough, and now you have human flavored mushrooms. Let's go. Now, I still can't get away from the fact that lines are word for word in the show, right? I'm glad HBO did exactly how they've done it and how they're keeping true to a lot of just the dialogue in the game in general.
Is it everything you hoped for?
Jury's still out. But man, you can't deny that view.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Jury's still out. But man, you can't deny that view.
We're going straight to after Tess was bit. Now, you see her giving some points to Ellie in the show. Now, that's the moment she knows she won't make it any further. That whole scene was heartwarming. However, that's just for us to know that shit's gone sour with Tess, is what I'm going to say here. She knows she can't make it any further, so if she tries to keep Ellie alive, then maybe there will be some form of a cure, because she knows she's immune now. That might help her later down the road when she eventually turns.
They're connected.
More than you know. The fungus also grows underground. Long fibers like wires, some of them stretching over a mile. You step on a patch of cordyceps in one place, and you can wake a dozen infected from somewhere else. Now they know where you are, now they come. You're not immune from being ripped apart. You understand? It's important. I'm trying to keep you alive.
That just a little rewind. Now, we know that Tess splitting with Joel is the fatal moment for Tess, right? In the show, it's actually right before the scene that we just saw. She had to go around through a little hole because it collapsed in front of them to open a door to allow Joel and Ellie to circumvent around it. Now, something happened in her trying to open that door the long way around that got her infected by being bit. Who was it bitten by? A normal infected or a clicker? We don't know. But in the game, I'm going to say it was by the regular infected when Joel kicks down that door and you see her wrestling along with that infected. Now, Ellie's also there with her, but Ellie's focused on a lot of the infecteds that are actually in the other room right beside them. I'm going to say that is the infected that turned Tess into the video game.
All right, well, I mean, maybe I could climb up there, work my way around, and open it from the inside.
No, well, I'm the smallest, so it'd be easier for me to get through.
But you die and you get nothing. You stay.
Now, that whole desperate moment, it kind of hits hard for me because I love all the Last of Us games. I don't think I could ever get used to just seeing Tess switch up and have that I can't give up moment just in her voice, in the eyes. It's well done. Again, HBO. I'm loving how you're doing this. Keep going.
I mean, there's got to be a fucking radio or something, right?
Who killed them? Petra?
No. One of them got bit. The healthy ones fought the sick ones. Everyone lost. Tess?
I'm staying. I mean, our luck had to run out sooner or later.
Fuck. She's infected.
Show me.
Oops.
Holy shit. She's infected.
Joel,
Let me see it.
I didn't mean for
Show it to me. Oh, Christ.
Oops, right?
The one thing I liked a lot actually is the twist on her death, because the way the show did it, in my opinion, was a lot more deserving for Tess. The video game kills her off with a bunch of Fedra troops. Right now, we know she does not like Fedra at all, and Fedra is just really a bunch of assholes. But having her die off by taking just a lot of infected out, amazing. That is character Tess right there. I agree with this.
We know you're in there. Drop your weapons and come out with your hands up.
Target neutralized. She took out 2 of my men. Copy that. You, take out the door. You, with me. Yes, sir!
Oh my god. Tess.
Now let's talk about this scene here. A lot of people don't like it. I'm going to admit at first I didn't like it neither. But after I did some research as to why the director went with this, I'm actually on board with this scene all in. Why are infected people violent? If the point is to spread the fungus, why do they need to be violent? He said. We landed on that they don't. They're violent because you resist. But what if you don't? What does it look like if you stand perfectly still and let them do this to you? Right, that's the director's view into it. That's Mason's view, questioning what if we just let the fungus do what the fungus does. All right, because the fungus' whole point is to control, not to destroy. The cordyceps just want to spread and be the only thing there. Now, if it can't do that, then it proceeds to destroy and just take you out another way. So having Tess stand there instead of actually fighting it allowed Tess to do more damage to that whole bunch of infected and just the cordyceps in the area in general. So I am now on board with the Tess infected French kiss scene. You know what, guys? That is going to be it for this episode this week. Hope you guys enjoyed. On the Zeus scale, I'm going to have to give this one another 10 out of 10. I absolutely loved it. But I will see you guys next week. Hope you guys enjoy and take care. Zeus out.